You alright, Clive?
Yeah, not too bad. Derek, where you going?
I'm going yoga, mate. I'm doing my naked yoga today.
Yeah, what? Yoga? Naked? What's all that about?
Well, you know yoga?
I know yoga.
You imagine these girls in leotards
I'm getting
doing yoga.
I'm getting a picture now. I'm getting a picture. Yeah,
doing these fancy poses.
Yeah, no, what? Downward dog?
Well, I'm doing that, but I'm doing it naked, mate.
Well, I can visualise yoga, young ladies doing it, but oh my God, I can't visualise you doing naked yoga.
Well, the good news is, mate, you don't have to actually see me because naked yoga classes are all done in the dark.
In the dark? What's the point of that then? You can't see the other, especially those young girls and that, naked, in the dark. Don't know about that.
Well, you could always take the torch, mate, couldn't you?
Yeah, I won't tell them I will take the torch actually, yeah.
You still got that funny torch?
That torch, yeah, it's been with me for many, many years. There's things I've seen on that torch that, blimey. Yeah, anyway.
Well, it's not pitch black. It's all done in the best possible taste because it's got candlelight, you know?
Oh, I love a bit of candlelight. Lovely little bit of smooching and the candlelight, yeah, a bit of dinner.
So, when I go there, I say hello.
Yeah.
As you do, because everyone's polite.
Yeah, need to be polite, I suppose, yeah.
And then you strip off.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
Your dingly-danglies are dingling.
Yeah, what, the danglies are dingling, yeah.
Danglies are dingling.
Yeah.
And you go to your own individual yoga mat.
Right, okay.
They dim the lights down.
Yeah.
Light a couple of candles.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of incense if you're laxing.
Right.
And you start your naked yoga.
Right, so let me get this right then. So you go to naked yoga, right? Okay, you take all your clothes off. There's your dingly danglies. Take your mat, sit on your mat, and there's women, young girls next to you, naked, with your dingly danglies hanging out.
Actually, it's more just men.
Right, okay. I'm not too sure of that one.
Well, I haven't found a class yet that's got a load of young, sexy women in it.
Right, okay. So naked yoga. So what's the background of that? That sounds a bit mad, a bit crazy, doesn't it?
Well, when do you think it started, this naked yoga business then?
Oh, I've never heard of it before. Was it recently?
Well, a lot of people think naked yoga started in those swinging 60s.
Swinging, that'd be a good place to start the swinging. I remember the swinging 60s.
Were your dingly danglies out in the 60s?
Oh, they were the dingly danglies were coming out. I wasn't even taking them out, they were coming out, I'm telling you.
It was that free much love.
It was indeed, yeah, it was more of that stiff upper lip in the 60s, I tell you.
Well, you know what though?
What's that then?
It didn't start in the swinging 60s.
When? Not in the 60s. When did it start then, Derek?
Well, the first recorded westernised mean.
Right, okay.
Naked yoga class was in New York City in 1919.
Oh, that early? 1919?
Just after the First World War.
The old Big Apple.
Big Apple.
Take a crunch out of that.
But you know naked yoga goes back even further, Derek.
What, then 1919? How further back does it go then?
Well, do you believe even further back than his Lord Jesus Christ?
Christ Jesus. Jesus. Tell me about it.
Would you believe 400 years before the birth of Christ?
Yeah. Oh.
When Alexander the Great...
Oh, great man, Alexander.
He took his merry men into India.
Oh, merry. Hey, yeah.
They came across naked yoga monks.
Monks doing naked yoga?
Yoga monks doing naked yoga.
God, blimey.
Do you know they were called yogini?
Yoginis?
Yeah, they had the dingly danglies out and they were called yogini.
Yogini dingly danglies monks, Alexander the Great.
Would you believe monks going naked?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, they did it for I can't even say the bloody words.
Yeah.
Spirituality.
Yeah, spirituality.
Yeah, naked. Spirituality.
Naked. Yeah. So what's the purpose of that then?
I don't know. Ask the Catholics.
Yes. I know a few of them in my time, I tell you.
With their dingly danglies?
Well, it was... You couldn't tell anybody, put it that way.
Ah, is that when you were a choir boy?
It was indeedy, but that's another story. Don't mention the Twix. Anyway, as I was saying, naked yoga, going back to Alexander the Great and his yogini mob.
Yeah, right. Imagine the picture.
Right, okay.
Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
On his white stallion.
Yeah, stallion. Alexander, I've got it here.
I'd like to picture it as a white stallion. Or a black stallion.
Yeah, I've got a picture of both colours now.
Okay. Up goes the flag.
Yep.
Sound of trumpets or horns. What did they have in those days? Trumpets or horns?
I don't know. I think they had arrows and slings or something. They must have had something.
Well, they forge forward.
Yep.
couple 100 metres in, they
Yeah.
come across these yogini, didn't they?
Yeah.
Naked.
Yeah. Right.
Dingly danglies hanging about.
Oh.
So Alexander and his merry men all disappeared, didn't they? I think they joined some convents.
Did they? Not surprised I've seen a sight like that. Hey, come across a load of men, dingly danglies hanging out. Oh, it'll suit you, sir. Suit you, sir.
Oh, suit you.
Suit
Ooh,
you.
Suit you. Do you do dirt naked yoga as well then?
No, I've never tried it, but now you're talking about it, it might be something that sight for sore eyes. My eyes are sore at the moment.
Well, the thing is, I've got to say though, Clive, is 400 years before the birth of Christ
All right, okay.
was the first recorded naked yoga.
No way. Yeah. What?
But, this is the big but. Yoga itself originates from India.
No way.
So can you imagine, perhaps, when yoga started,
Yeah.
the dingly danglies started?
I wonder if they got inspiration from the Khyber Pass.
May well indeed. But that's some 2,800 years before the birth of Christ.
Christ.
Do you know, they could have been getting their dingly danglies out nearly 5,000 years ago?
5,000 years. Mind you saying that, I can see the picture of that 5,000 years ago. I think a lot of people didn't have clothes then, so it was only natural they might have had
Well,
their dingly danglies
maybe
out.
loincloths.
Yeah.
you
Mind you wear a loincloth these days. I've tried it a few times. Your dingly danglies do come out, I tell you.
And the thing is, you know, it's bloody hot in India.
Absolutely.
That sun's roasting.
Yeah.
And, you know, dingly danglies out, that's not a good thing in a roasting environment.
No, you're.
They didn't have your factor 50 back then.
Oh, I tell you, you're right then. So where can you do this naked yoga then?
Well, would you believe, do you know, you worked in Spain for a little while, didn't you?
I did indeed. Yeah, glorious Madrid, Barcelona, all over the place.
Did you notice them there then?
No, not really.
Do you know you can do naked yoga in Barcelona and naked yoga in Madrid?
Madrid. Probably up near the Grand Via. I know Madrid there.
And you know what? Even the Germans are doing naked yoga.
The Germans.
In Berlin.
Berlin of all places.
I don't know if that was during the war.
Yeah, during the war.
During the war.
Everything happened during the war in Berlin.
Everything happened in Berlin during the war.
So what about naked yoga stroke Berlin? What's all that about?
Well, they're doing it naked.
Oh,
They're dingly danglies.
those Germans, eh? They don't care, do they?
And you know what? Those prisoners that escaped,
Yeah.
where'd they head for?
Switzerland.
Switzerland. You think Switzerland would be safe, wouldn't you?
Yeah, safe. We'll
But,
just say
but you
safe.
know, in Zurich, they got the dingly danglies out.
Well, sorry, there's so much dingly danglies out. We're in a world of dingly danglies. We're in Zurich now.
They're doing naked yoga in Zurich, mate.
Oh, what? Well, there must be other countries that are doing it. God, it's spread across the world. What other countries are we talking about?
What other countries? Do you know, far away, Australia,
Australia,
Sydney.
Sydney.
Even Sydney's doing it.
Sydney, he's a lovely fella, Sydney.
And New Zealand. Go to Auckland, you get your dingly danglies out there.
Oh, you have to. A lot of sheep down there, though. Mind you, a lot of guys might get the dingly danglies out there in Auckland.
Do you know, that British upper lip you've got,
Yep.
they're even doing it in Britain.
God, got to be stiff, isn't it, eh?
In London, they're doing naked yoga.
Oh, those crotty cockneys.
And naked yoga in Hastings.
Hey, 1066.
1066, mate.
Hey, ooh, King Alfred. Hey,
King Alfred, King Harold,
King Harold. Ooh, even
he
King
lost
Harold.
his eye.
Yeah.
Was that with a dingly dangly?
Could have been a dingly dangly in his eye.
You know, what's his name? William the Conqueror.
William the Conqueror.
And his merry men.
Is he meet Robin Hood then?
King Harold charged down that hill.
Yep.
Can you just imagine it? King Harold sitting on that hilltop.
Yep.
William the Conqueror
Yep.
on the beach with his merry men.
Yep. Yep.
Harold shouts down, charge, they all charge.
Yep.
And he gets blinded, doesn't he?
Yeah, gets blinded. Hey, someone's turned around rather sharpish. Hit him in the eye with dingly dangly.
Yeah, they say it was an arrow, but I reckon it's
Watch
a dingly
him.
dangly.
Watch him. Let him there. He'll have someone's eye out with that. Too late. Said so, didn't I, eh? Turned around too quick. Hit him in the eye with dingly dangly.
That's the problem with dingly danglies
I
and
wonder
naked
what that
yoga.
was in the Bayeux Tapestry. That was from France as well. They do it in France, by any chance?
They do. Paris.
Paris!
Paris is the epicentre of naked yoga.
God, blimey.
Do you know-
Right Eiffel there. I was going to say, don't you probably get a right Eiffel in Paris.
Do you know, the Parisians are not only doing naked yoga,
Yep.
do you know what else they're doing?
Tell me, wouldn't surprise me with the old French.
Have you ever done 10-pin bowling, Derek?
I certainly have. I'm quite good at getting me dingly dangling me ball out and hitting it along.
How do you know they were doing 10-pin bowling naked, Derek? Have you been there?
Well, You know what these trips abroad are like, you know? You'd be surprised what you turn up to when you get lost.
Have you been to Amsterdam then?
I have indeedy.
Do you know they're doing naked yoga in Amsterdam
Yeah,
too?
that doesn't surprise me. Amsterdam is the epicentre of everything, isn't it, really? When it comes to dingly danglies.
Whether they're on that funny tobacco though, I don't know.
Well, you can't. Well, most of the time I had some of that stuff. I can't remember all the time.
Do you know where the most popular place is though?
Where's that?
America.
Now, the United States of America. God bless America. It doesn't surprise me.
44 cities
44 cities in America. Well,
doing naked yoga.
Would you believe it?
44 cities with their dingly danglies out.
What type of cities in America they do that in, do you know?
Very liberal ones, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Got to be liberal to do naked yoga.
Yeah. Got to be open-minded as well, I suppose.
Well, do you know why they do it though?
Why's that then?
Do you know why they do it now?
Why do they do it now, naked yoga?
Well, it's none of this meditation stuff.
No.
Malarkey.
Okay.
No, it's the nudist community, you know?
The nudist community, yes.
Yeah, you know, strip off, dingly danglies out.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, I've been to a few naked colonies myself.
Well, that's the first reason.
Right, okay.
The first reason for doing naked yoga in today's modern society
Okay, why's that then?
is because you want to get naked.
Well, I understand that, yeah. I can understand that, getting naked, yeah, absolutely.
And do you know what the second reason is?
Right, you're going to tell me, what is it then, the second reason?
Well, you know when you stand in front of a mirror,
Not very often, but I'm getting the picture of being in front of a mirror. Not a nice thought.
you know when you got your 20 stone physique, 5'0",
Yeah.
in front of that mirror,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you say, what a fat...
Oh, absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's known as body dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia.
Yeah, you don't love your own figure,
Right.
your own physique.
Well, I've had it for years. You know, I quite like what I see.
Well, they've said naked yoga can actually help overcome body dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia, naked yoga. Wow.
So after doing naked yoga for a bit, with
Right.
your dingly danglies out,
Okay.
you get to start to love and appreciate your own physique.
Well, that's something that I might need to look at, Derek. I'll tell you, a bit of dingly danglies, body dysmorphia, 1066, India, United States of East America, up the old Eiffel, down the Khyber Pass. Sounds like a bit of me, that does.
Are you going to come along with me then, Derek?
Yeah, let's get going. On we go.
Right, good news is you don't have to pack any costumes.
Brilliant. I always like to travel light.
Have you got any lotion for your dingly danglies?
Not really. Hopefully they might have some there. Someone can put some on me dingly danglies.
Well, you don't want any chaffing, do you?
No, absolutely.
Right then, guys, we're off to go and do our...
Naked yoga.
Should we go naked?
I don't believe it. I already am naked.
Right, guys, just imagine that. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and obviously hit that notification button so you don't miss any future releases. We're off to naked yoga. You're off to naked yoga. We're all getting our dingly danglies out. Have a good day.